Raphael, come sit by me.
Couldn't this wait till morning?
You will listen now. Kawabunga.
Hey, what's going on, guys? War Brothers Collectibles here. Welcome back to another 4K movie update. Today I'm taking a look at the brand new release from Arrow Video, the TMNT Original Trilogy. This is brand new, out on 4K. It was released to the public today, I believe. I received this a few days ago on a pre-order. Now, I did have to actually open this package and take a look because when I got it home, there was something rattling inside the box, like that shouldn't be. So I was quite concerned that some of the discs will have shattered or they were loose inside the cases. But it turns out that it was some included trading cards that was moving around in the box. So the discs were fine. So unlike other 4K opening videos where I've taken the cellophane off and things like that, I actually have already opened this, but I've not looked at it in detail until right now. So join me and let's take a look at the new TMNT Trilogy from Arrow Video in 4K. So much like the Back to the Future trilogy from Universal, it comes in a massive box set here, so it is going to take up a lot of shelf space. Unfortunately, it's not in like a slimline set that other 4K trilogies and box sets have done. So it is quite bulky, but I am a fan of the slipcover. You know, that's the original poster art for the original movie, looking pretty awesome there. And you've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Trilogy on the side, stating all three movies. Now, I'm glad that they've not changed the title to on Ninja Turtles 3 to Turtles in Time, because it was never called that. That was the name of the Nintendo game, I believe. But some people mistaken that for the title of this movie. Yes, they do go back in time, but the only title to this movie is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. So I'm glad they've kept that original title. So what do we get here? 4K restoration of the original negative by Arrow Video on the original film. 4K restoration from the 35mm interpositive from in the second film, and then same again for number 3. And it's Dolby Atmos as well, it looks like, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's inside. I do believe you get some bonus content with it, so let's go ahead and open this up. So you've got the slipcover, the case. Oh, I really like that. Arrow Video were always good at doing like really good packaging in these box sets, and I really like that TGRI ooze canister there. And the front of it is like turtle shell, which is pretty cool. So there we go, is all the 3 films, a booklet, and it looks like a poster. So let's go ahead and take these out. So the original movie, that is an awesome cover art. I really like that, from the climactic rooftop battle from the first movie. You know, it is awesome. The first movie is, it's brilliant. You know, I love it. You know, this is actually the first release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the UK. This was the original DVD from back in the day. And I never updated these to Blu-ray. I never upgraded to the Blu-ray. I just kept them on standard DVD. You know, there's a lot of love in this, so, you know, I've seen this film many, many times, so I'm just super excited to have this on 4K. It is a childhood favorite. So let's go ahead and open this up. So you've got 4K there, and as with all Arrow videos, you've got a reversible cover art, which is awesome. And then you've got these trading cards here, and it looks like some stickers as well, actually. Let's take a look. So you've got Leonardo there, Michelangelo. Okay, so it's all the 4 turtles. What? Donatello, that's Leonardo. Just his mask looks kind of purple, but there's his katana. Look at that. Well, that's a printing error if I ever saw one. Jeez. That is Leonardo, and that's even like that. It actually is Leonardo in the film. It's not even a Donatello shot. Yeah, his mask, as I say, looks a bit purple there, but no, it's that's hilarious. Then of course Raphael in his disguise. And then why is it Ninja Turtles 3 costumes in the original film case. That's a bit strange, but it's no big deal, but it's a bit strange, isn't it? Because this is where they had to change it wasn't Jim Henson's animatronics anymore in part 3, it was a different company that did the animatronic heads and costumes, but why they're in the first film case, I have no idea. But yeah, has anyone else encountered this in this brand new box set? Look at that, that's Leonardo for sure, and that says it's Donatello when it's clearly Leonardo. Yeah, that's so funny. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Ultimate feel-good movie, this, it's one of those films that will always just leave you with a really happy feeling. It'll cheer you up in any situation. It's a good film to watch if you are sick. Just a really good feel-good, fun movie. Just super entertaining. Yeah, the storyline is crazy, and it's a lot more, family-friendly than the original one. The original one is kind of dark and kind of violent, much like the original comic book. It is awesome, by the way, so if you've never read the original TMNT origin story, I really recommend that you do. But Secret of the Ooze, classic, Vanilla Ice at the end. It's hilarious. It's just such a good feel-good movie. And it is my go-to movie when I'm upset or I'm depressed or I'm ill, I'm sick, I'm home from work. It's just a really good feel-good movie. So I'm super excited to actually watch these. Oh, and we've got more trading cards there. And there's something here. Oh, it's another poster. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. You've got the original TMNT 2 poster. And then the newly commissioned artwork, which is awesome. That's cool. I like that. Doing the Vanilla Ice ninja rap dance at the end of the movie. Just classic. Master Splinter with the TGRI canister there. Love that shot. Shredder. Again, that's a shot from the original movie. But it's in the TMNT 2 case. And then you've got a pizza delivery loyalty card, which is so cool. That's pretty awesome. And last but not least, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. This is when they go back to feudal Japan. Now, growing up, this one was always my favorite. I know a lot of people hate this film and it's regarded as the absolute worst, and it essentially killed the franchise until 2007. But I just really liked it. Yeah, the costumes were a bit weird, and it's inferior now as watching it as an adult back with the first two. But as a child, this was my favorite TMNT film for a long time. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy all the movies, but now it's got to be the original one, of course, and the Secret of the Ooze. But I remind Ninja Turtles 3, it is still highly entertaining, just like all the Ninja Turtle movies. And then finally, let's take a look. You've got the booklet. Arrow Video, really do a really great job with these collector sets, with a load of bonus content and things to read in behind the scenes, and there's some design art there that's so much fun. And stories from the set, and the creating and the making of the movies, and everything like that. That is awesome. And there's a pizza menu as well. That's hilarious. And then let's see here. This is probably from the original movie. Well, it is from the original movie, should I say. So you've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original poster, and then on the other side, which is really fun, is the ancient artwork from the Japanese demons from the third movie, which is an awesome touch. That is quite unique. I didn't think that would be included, but it is. So yeah, this was just a look at the brand new Arrow Video release of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy. I'm super excited to watch these. They are definitely, childhood favorites. So much love in these movies. Grew up watching them, seeing them all many, many times. As I say, I've only ever had them on DVD, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this on 4K. Does anyone else have this? Back in the day, you know, number 2 and 3 Turtles come in this like little box set, in this little 2-disc set. Did anyone else have this? This was maybe just a UK thing, I don't know, but yeah. And if you've never read the original comic book either, guys, you know, this is a must read for any Turtle fan, to be honest. It's super violent, you know, it's in black and white. This is like the original format. The origin story is slightly different in the comic, but the first movie is the closest one that's ever been done to the original origin story. You know, it's super violent, gory, bloodthirsty, a quest for vengeance. It's just crazy. So if you've never read that original comic, you know, this is just a collection of volume 1. If you're a Turtle fan, I highly recommend it. You know, it is absolutely awesome. It's like a brutal read. It's just action-packed. It's just great. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I must apologize for the lighting in this video. It gets really dark now in the UK at about 3 p.m. And so by the time I get home and get myself set up and ready, the lighting is actually quite poor. So I'm actually using the light in the room right now, not the natural light. I am working on different ways to try and improve the light of these videos, but I do apologize for that because being the winter in the UK, it gets dark really early. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you got that printing issue in the box set as well, and with those trading cards, because that was hilarious. And thanks very much for watching. I'll see you very soon in another video. Take care.